all the punches when you could throw two punches that sound like one. You could throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand all the fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
Yo, what up, man? Shout out to the chat. Man, I see 3 members in the chat already. Shout out to Jared, man. Welcome in. Shout out to Hate Love. Welcome in. The OG Crafty is in the building. Yeah, I'm late, boys. You know, I've been staying up late working on some videos. Nah, you're good. You're good, Crafty. I'm late. I'm the one who's late today. But no worries. I got a cool day lined up for you guys. You know we got a lot of stuff on to the watch reel. Make sure if you're in the Discord and you're gonna be a part of our 6-hour stream tomorrow that you guys unlocked through super chats on Thursday, then put your suggestions in the suggestion box. My whole plan is to fill it up with stuff that you guys want to watch. So make sure you go in there and do your Thug Thizzle, guys. Join our Discord if you haven't already. Hey, April, welcome to the chat, guys. You know we like when the members are in the live stream. Hey. That girl 86 starting off the show with a quick little sponsorship, man. Thank you for the super chat. You guys know the members and the super chatters are the heartbeat of this channel. Whole reason that we're able to do anything, even on YouTube, is all because of you guys, and everything is driven through the community. So thank you, and I love you guys. We got a quick little video lined up for you. This one's called, that's for me. Oh, that's for the phone. This one's called Man Realizes He Was Killed. Man realizes he killed his 95-year-old mother. Let's see what happens. This is from EWU Body Cams. Let's check it out, man.
Choking you is, where'd he go? Do you know? Outside?
Why are you here?
You're beating up your mother. That's why we're here. Have you always had a black eye or no?
No.
Did he hit you in the face?
Several.
Several times?
Look at this dude.
What a fucking bum, bro. What a fucking bum. Oh my Lord. Look at dude, bro. Look at dude, bro. Baked potato ass belly. Size D ass titties, bro. What the fuck? Beating up on a 95-year-old. It's just a blessing she's still alive. Bro, are you out here punching her and shit?
Knock it off.
Give me a warrior, you.
I knew he was racist. Just by that beard, I knew he was racist, bro. On me.
Give me a lawyer!
Michigan police respond to a quiet neighborhood after receiving a frantic 911 call from an elderly lady claiming her own son is trying to kill her. What they
It doesn't say it's an accident in the title, bro. It says he realizes.
encounter is a drunk and belligerent man, unwilling to go quietly and too far gone to recall the violence he's unleashed.
Do you remember putting your hands around her throat? No. I did?
The following is based on official police
He was blackout drunk, maybe? I think he lying, bro. You would remember that shit, bro.
records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the night of July 27, 2024, deputies with the Roscommon County Sheriff's Office are dispatched to a home in Denton Township, Michigan, when 95-year-old Clara Miko calls them in distress. However, dispatch appears to be having a hard time understanding her over the phone.
Central 16, do we have an address of the neighbors where that male subject went to?
Negative. Again, we're having a hard time communicating with her. Unsure if it's a cell phone service or if it's the injury.
I wonder if this lady just lives in that. Who beats up a 95-year-old woman?
Minutes later, deputies reach the quiet residence.
Boy, did that cop feel stupid once he showed up, right? He said, I wonder, man.
Still unsure of exactly what they're about
No worries, hate love. No worries. I love the energy, bro. Fuck this guy.
to walk into.
Just go in, Rude. Locked. At least they're connected. Follow me this way. Sheriff's Department! Sheriff's Department, anybody in here? Sheriff's Department! Sheriff's Department! Yep. Sheriff's Department, I'm here with you, okay? You can hang up, okay? Are you okay? He was choking you. Where'd he go? Do you know? Outside? He went outside? Into that house over there? She's here. Central 28. Go ahead and have EMS respond. She said she thinks he's in that house next door.
What kind of vehicle does he drive? That silver truck?
It was parked in a driveway.
It was parked in the driveway?
What's your son's name? John? Okay.
Clara identifies her attacker as her 60-year-old
Damn, bro. Why he gotta be named John, bro?
son, John Miko, claiming he went next door. Officers attempt to make contact to the connected house.
So both of those houses are that old lady's house? And she lets him live in one of those houses and he still did this shit? That's crazy.
I think he's yelling, get going, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or go on.
What?
What's that?
He just said
He's in there. He keeps yelling off. Yeah.
While officers struggle to make contact with John, other officers are attempting to get more information from Clara about what happened tonight. Little do they know the true nightmare this elderly mother just endured.
You live in here by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey, pro animal lover. Welcome in. Welcome back.
Oh, he lives in the
Yeah, Jared, that's crazy. Free rent and he attacked her, bro. Let me get free rent. I'm gonna treat that person nice.
house next door. What did he do to you? He twisted your leg? Did he hit you in the face? He punched you in the face? How many times? What's that? I'm gonna leave you there till EMS gets here and they're gonna get you up, okay? I don't want to cause any more injuries if you got more. Okay? All on your arms and on your face.
Man, that lady's tough, man. She's like, man, just get me up, bro. Like, help me get up, bro. Like, she's a tough lady, bro. Shout her out. She did not deserve this.
What made him so mad? You don't know? Just come in and started hitting on you?
Moments later, deputies finally make contact with John as he emerges from the house.
He's opening the back door. John! Hey! What's going on? Can you come out here and talk to us? Why? What happened next door?
I don't know.
What happened to your mom?
My mom's old.
I saw that.
But that don't mean she got all them bruises, bro. You sitting there putting her in a Kurt Angle fucking ankle lock. They said her leg was twisted and she had bruising on her face, bro. That's crazy work.
Pops. Pops. Come on.
So what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
What happened to her?
I don't know what the you're talking about.
You don't know what happened to your mom?
He drunk out of his fucking mind right now. You can hear it in his voice.
Right away, it's clear John has no intention of giving deputies a straight answer, but it's what he says next that leaves them stunned.
Jenny!
Wait. What happened next door? Did you guys get into an argument?
What the f you talking about?
What happened to your mom?
She's alive.
Huh?
Unfortunately, she's alive.
Unfortunately, she's alive?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Go f yourself.
That's what happened?
You know, how about you go f yourself?
Well, that's not very nice.
Go f yourself.
Noticing the gate to John's backyard is unlocked, deputies move in before things spiral any further. What they don't yet realize is just how intoxicated John is, or how he'll react once they try to take him into custody.
Turn around.
How about go f yourself?
You're under, John, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
Nope.
Listen, you're gonna go down on the pavement. You better get your hands behind your back.
But on me, I would slam him hard as fuck on the ground, no matter what right now. This evil fucking racist Santa Claus type shit. Devil claws.
Hey.
Yo, Sheila, welcome to the chat, girl. I hope you're enjoying your shift.
Central 28, we'll have that male in custody, domestic.
Jay Rocco, welcome in. You know we like when the members show up.
Knock it off.
Why are you here?
You're beating up your mother, that's why we're here.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well,
she's old.
Yeah, you're right, she is. And I can't believe you'd do that to her.
You.
You want to put your shoes back on, or you want to walk out there barefoot? All right, barefoot it is.
Deputies begin to lead John away, but before they even leave the backyard, something unexpected happens.
Let's walk, John.
Oh, so. Okay. Whoa! My pants are falling over. Yeah, put my pants on.
Can you guys transport or no?
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna get...
Go so.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
Yo, shout out Dose, man. Welcome to the chat.
Good night in our jail.
All right, John, have a seat. Come on.
What's going on?
You're going to jail.
What?
For domestic on your mom. Come on, hop in the car. Come on, John.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, not kidding. Watch your step. There you go. Watch your fingers. Hang on.
Dose, what time you getting out of there today?
Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers, John. Watch your fingers.
With John now secured in the back of a patrol vehicle, 2 officers set off for the Roscommon County Jail. Meanwhile, other deputies remain on scene, gathering information as EMS arrives to assist Clara.
What happened?
Sounds like your son
Nicole, welcome to the chat.
pounding on her.
He was drinking? Yeah. Are you hurt anywhere?
Oh, no.
Okay. Did you fall off the couch or how'd you get on the floor?
Pull me down.
From the couch behind you?
He threw my phone. My phone. He threw it over there.
We'll go get our stretcher so that way we can go get looked at, okay?
EMS returns with the stretcher and lifts Clara onto it. As they're leaving the house for transport, Clara only has one thing on her mind.
They find him.
Yeah, we got him. He's going to jail.
Clara is loaded into the ambulance and transported to Grayling Munson Hospital, where she begins fighting for her life. And while her ride to the ER is likely a quiet one, the same cannot be said for John's trip to the county jail.
That's crazy, bro. Because it seemed like she was going to be okay, you know what I mean? But when you're 95, you don't know. Like, you're very delicate. So, damn.
Now, give me a lawyer, you. Give me a lawyer.
I knew bro was racist as shit, bro. I knew it. I could feel it, bro.
That's not a very nice word that you keep saying. Hey, water. That's offensive.
Even as they arrive, John shows no signs of letting up.
He's just doing a lot of yelling. He's wasted. It's me a domestic by strangulation. All right, John, time to get out. Come on. Hop on out, man.
Tell you something. This decent officer off. You already have the teacher? How about yourself?
Come on, John, hop out.
How about go
Hop out the car.
John is booked into the Roscommon County Jail on charges of domestic violence and probation violation. However, by the evening, he'll learn that the situation has taken a far darker turn. Back at the scene, officers try to piece together the night's events and make sense of what just happened.
She was there by herself.
I think he probably takes care of her. That's what I'm assuming. Because there ain't no way. Maybe. I've never dealt with her before. Didn't look like she was bleeding anywhere.
Oh, her lip is blue. I couldn't tell if it was old or not.
Right, it kind of looked brownish, didn't it? Yeah. And then this, I'm assuming, was knocked over at some time.
Well, she said he threw the phone, and I found the phone broken right there.
Okay.
Phone.
Yep.
Her cell phone was by her, so
Okay.
he didn't take that, obviously.
I wonder if she was trying to call 911.
She said he came in, ripped her off the couch, started hitting her.
Out of no reason, huh?
I asked why was he so mad, and she said she didn't know.
Later that same day, just after 4 p.m., investigators bring John into an interrogation room, hoping for clearer answers now that he's sober.
How you feeling today?
Good.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like you were pretty intoxicated last night.
Yeah. Stupid. I'm 4 months sober, too.
What happened? Fall off the wagon? Yeah. What do you drink? Beer?
Red Stack.
Red? Oh, sorry. Yep.
That was my first drink in 4 months.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I wasn't there, but it sounds like you hit it pretty hard, huh? Yeah.
In your own words, why don't you just tell me what happened last night? I just got a little mouthy with my mom and... Yeah.
Nah, bro, you got handsy and footsie with her. You did not get mouthy, bro. She would still be here if you was just mouthy.
What about? Just stupid. I was so drunk I don't remember. That's, to be honest with you, that's the truth. You know how much you drank last night? Over a fifth of Red Stag. Okay. Whiskey, right? Yeah.
What time did you start drinking? Do you remember?
Sometime in the evening.
Okay.
2, 3 o'clock. Would you consider yourself an alcoholic? Yes. Okay.
How long's that been going on?
About 4 years.
4 years. So that's not very long, really.
No, I'm not a big drinker.
What caused it?
Death of my son.
Okay.
What happened? He overdosed on fentanyl. And I found him. So, I mean, you said you haven't drank. Obviously, you're on probation. But that's the first time in 4 months. What made you decide to drink yesterday? I don't know. Stupidity. Okay.
John was on probation for his last domestic incident only 4 months prior, with shockingly similar circumstances. According to a later interview with John's family, his wife states that she had just...
Bro, you known for beating up your mom, bro? Like, this ain't even the first time. I didn't think it would be the first time, but it's just sad as fuck. And then she let him move back, bro. She should have got a restraining order against his ass. His mom had a big heart. That's sad.
left early Friday, July 26th for an out-of-town overnight trip to visit her daughter, which is the first time she's left John alone with Clara since his last domestic charge in March. Both claim that they called John and Clara to check in on them multiple times throughout the day and into the night. Each time, John said they were fine and he wasn't drinking.
What were you arguing with your mom? It's just...
Do you remember what started it?
No, I don't. I was intoxicated.
So what do you remember from last night?
Not much. I remember sitting on the floor with my mom.
Okay.
In her side of the house.
Okay.
And I said, Mom, do you want to get back up on the couch? No, I'm good. I'm good. And then I went back to the house. I didn't talk to her after that. That was it.
Why was she on the floor?
I don't know. I was sitting on the floor with her.
Okay.
I don't know.
But before that is when you guys had you got mouthy with her, you said earlier?
Yeah. She got mouthy too. She's a pistol and she wants to be.
What was it about? Like,
I don't recall.
Maybe you're drinking or?
Yeah, probably drinking.
Was there anybody else there with you?
No.
John's wife also found 2 empty bottles of Red Stag in the trash can when she returned home. Both John's wife and their daughter
Bro was faded, dog. I'm surprised he didn't die from alcohol poisoning, bro. That's so much liquor.
checked in with Clara repeatedly on Friday and Saturday. Clara stated that John was acting up again and frightening her. She reportedly confessed that she was keeping a pair of scissors under her pillow, just in case he lashed out once more.
Neither of us were there, right?
Right.
But if I were to tell you that she called Central Dispatch on a 911 line, saying that you were assaulting her and that you were going to kill her.
Oh, no. God, no.
You think, so she made that up?
I don't know if she made it up. I would never kill my mom.
All right.
Never.
Do you remember assaulting her at all?
Yeah.
What did that look like?
I don't recall.
You don't remember what it looked like?
You said you remember assaulting her. I mean, what?
Pushing and stuff, I guess. Mouthy.
Where was she at when you...
She was sitting on her couch.
So you were pushing her when she was on the couch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you remove her from the couch?
I don't think so. She got up and on her own.
Do you remember putting your hands around her throat?
No. I did?
That's what she told the officers multiple times when they got there, that you had been choking her. Do you remember anything like that?
No, I don't.
Is it possible that happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Would your mom lie about that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Any idea how she would have got a black eye?
She got a black eye?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What if she told the officers that you hit her in the face? Do you remember anything like that?
No, I don't.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
Would she lie about that?
I don't think so.
All right.
Oh my God. What did I do?
Do you remember grabbing her by the arm at all?
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he putting on a front right now, but his voice, everything, his demeanor, everything's totally different than it was when he was drunk. When he's drunk, that's really who he is. That's who he wants to be, always. This is his facade to try to seem like a nice guy.
I mean, maybe to help her get up. Her arms were all bruised up, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Clara suffered severe bruising across her arms, legs, face, and neck. She also sustained broken ribs and trauma to her throat, consistent with strangulation. Little does John know, the worst is yet to come, and he's about to pay a heavy price for his intoxicated actions.
I can't believe I hurt her. I need to lawyer up, it sounds like. I don't recall any of this stuff, guys. I'm so sorry. I just can't believe I hurt my mom. If you guys say I did, I have to take your word for it. I don't know. Don't recall.
Okay.
Sucks. Well.
Yo, April, welcome to the chat, girl.
I got some bad news for you.
What's that?
Okay. Your mom passed away at the hospital.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No, we wouldn't kid about something like that.
My mom's gone?
She passed away.
Despite doctors' efforts, Clara passed away at 6:30 a.m. earlier that morning. An autopsy later revealed her death was the result of both the injury she sustained and underlying hypertensive cardiovascular disease.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Honestly, that makes sense though, because after the adrenaline of the situation wore off, she just died, bro. Like that was probably all that was keeping her alive was her fucking adrenaline from what just happened.
Oh. Oh my God. I'm in shock.
We knew you would be.
I can't believe my mom's gone.
John Miko was initially charged with first-degree homicide, first-degree abuse of a vulnerable adult, and assault with the intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. In May 2025, he entered a no-contest plea to second-degree murder. On July 8, 2025, he was sentenced to a minimum of 19 years and a maximum of 29 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come...
Damn, I heard Michigan jails was rough too. He not gonna have a good time in jail, bro. And he old as fuck himself. By the time he get out, he gonna be 90. They ain't letting him get parole, so he ain't getting out before that 30 years. Man, that was a fucked up case. I'm glad his ass is spending 30 years in jail though, man. Shout out to the cops. Wish you guys could have got there a little sooner to stop this shit.
If the intention is to person, why marry, have children, then no, it's not right, it's wrong on my part. Which father? What's that? Which father will do that? No father will do that. And he is not a nice guy. A horrible person.
Son.
All right, this video is dad loses his job, so he wipes out his entire family. This is coming from Daily Dose of Crime.
October 13th, 2019, Roseville, California. A family that seemed to have reached stability in the United States suddenly disappeared from view. Behind the closed windows of an apartment on Junction Boulevard, something began to unfold in silence. Isolated arguments, mounting debts, and a father increasingly withdrawn into himself. No one in the community suspected it, but within days, that apparent normalcy would turn into the beginning of one of the most disturbing family crimes in Northern California's recent history. What could have happened inside that apartment for a few days of silence to reveal a crime capable of shaking all of California? I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Why don't you have a seat right here?
Sorry.
I don't. That's all right. No big deal. So, Obviously, you've been here for a while and you've been in a jail cell, so I want to read your rights. Okay. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Jay, that's crazy. Do you remember this case at all?
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand? You have the right to the presence of an attorney before and during any question. Do you understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you free of charge before any question. Okay.
Yo, shout out our boy Chris Watts, man, doing his thug thizzle like he always do. Dropping in that $10 super chat. Chris, thank you, man. I love you, dog. You know you guys are the heartbeat of the channel. Heartbeat of the channel, man. We need super chatters, bro. Appreciate that.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, it's been kind of a rough day. I just kind of want to find out, obviously, what led you up to this point and kind of what happened.
I was with him the whole day after I strangulated. Thought of many options. Even I thought of strangulating myself. I put them in so much pain. I deserve a lot more punishment. Years.
And that's when you decided to come in here?
Yes. I had driven by this place. I'd gone to the park there with my son yesterday to get some water. So I had seen the police strangle my son. I said, my car did not have gas to drive to those rooms. And I did not have money. All I had was $4.25. I don't want death penalty. No, that is easy.
Yeah. It sounds like you feel bad for...
I feel miserable for putting them through what I did. But I deserve the worst. Strangulating myself is easy. No, I don't deserve easy.
Yeah.
I want my brother to come and take the bodies and cremate them. But I don't want to meet anybody. No visitors.
I think bro killed his wife and kids. We don't got the details yet, though.
No lawyers. I'm admitting whatever mistakes I have. I don't want a lawyer. I want punishment. I don't want to meet my brother.
You don't want to meet your brother?
I don't want to meet anybody. Let him come, take the body.
Yo, Wordsmith, welcome to the chat. Shouldn't bro be in jail too? His brother, it said, I let him come and he took them to cremate them.
Monday, October 14th, 2019. Sitting before the officers is Shankar Hung, a 53-year-old man born in India with a career in Northern California's tech sector. He had worked as a data architect, a position which allowed him to support his family and project the image of success so many immigrants strive to achieve in the United States. But in 2019, that facade collapsed. The loss of his job and a federal tax lien of more than $178,000 would place him under unbearable pressure. That morning, he arrived voluntarily at a police station in Mount Shasta and asked to speak with investigators. His calm appearance contrasted sharply with the gravity of what he was saying. Something had happened inside his home, and he did not want his relatives involved in the aftermath. His first request was that no funerals be held, that the bodies be cremated without ceremony, and that no contact be made with his family. For the officers, this demand was an early sign of the case's magnitude. He was not yet speaking of what had happened, but rather of how its trace should be erased. Why would someone who surrenders to police begin talking about funerals instead of what actually happened?
I've shamed the family.
So what I want to do is kind of go back. I want to go through kind of the timeline just a little slower.
N number of times you can do it. I'll try to remember it as much as possible. Don't ask me dates, because after this 9th, I lost track of date. I don't know what today is. I think today is 13th or maybe the 14th. I'm not sure.
It's the 14th. Yeah. So you mentioned you discussed this on the 3rd, you thought, with your family.
I informed my kids on the 29th.
Okay. The 29th that you were planning on.
On 29th, I said, you know what? I do not have not found a job. My plan is to end our lives. So I gave them an option to brood it over, whether they want to die with us or whether they want to live by themselves. My daughter wanted to, but I knew she didn't stand a chance.
So your daughter was.
My daughter and my youngest son were apprehensive because they were full of life.
Yeah.
She was working in Gap Kids. She was studying in Wood Creek Elementary. Not elementary, Wood Creek High. She was getting A's. All A's this year. Don't be nice to me. I'm not a nice guy. A horrible person. So they were thinking they can live by themselves.
Bro, I just don't get why he killed them. Like, I understand why like financial issues draw people to like suicide and stuff, but why the fuck kill your family and not yourself? You think he was gonna and then he got scared or what?
I told them you guys don't stand a chance. By the 10th of the month, I'll be kicked out of this apartment. It's not a nice time.
Yo, shout out that girl Ingrid. Welcome to the chat, love.
Begging for food.
You mentioned that your two youngest were apprehensive about it.
Yes.
How did your oldest feel about that?
My oldest was thinking. He didn't talk to us. He tried to do research. He told me that day before yesterday. He did research on Craigslist saying that how much does it cost for him to live by himself? How much does it cost for him to pay for insurance for his car?
How was he doing research? Was that what?
With a laptop. He has got a laptop for his phone.
Where is that?
It's at home.
At home.
At home. Have you gone home?
Yeah.
Have you not seen the laptop?
Well, we've been driving, so I haven't been there. I know some other officers are there.
Let me tell you. The master bedroom is where my wife used to sleep. The barricade part was still there. If you have to remove the body, you have to take the barricade away.
Why did she have it barricaded?
She was in pain, so we would hardly talk. She would hardly come downstairs. Probably about a month and a half ago, she stopped eating. And whenever she felt hungry, she used to ask my daughter. So my interaction with my wife was almost negligible. In the other bedroom, I used to sleep with my little son. And downstairs on the sofa, my daughter and my son used to sleep. It was not the best of arrangements. I told my wife, now once again, in that other bedroom, my laptop.
Yo, shout out that boy Floridian, man. Welcome to the chat, my brother.
Court records reveal that one of Shankar's sons had been accepted to Yale, an academic achievement which represented the culmination of years.
Low key, that would be like my dream school, bro. I wish I could have went to Yale. I wish I was smart enough and prestigious enough to go to Yale, bro. So this one's making me a little extra sad, dog. Somebody literally did all the work, everything they had to do to get into Yale, bro. And from what I heard, it's harder for like Asian or like Middle Eastern type people. Like I think India is Asia, right? But we still kind of consider them Middle Eastern, but whatever. Like I heard it's hard for that demographic to get in those really tough schools because like the competition is so high. You know what I'm saying?
Years of effort and expectation. But that very milestone underscored the growing tension. While his son looked toward a promising future, the father had lost his job and faced a crushing tax lien that threatened to pull them all down. Inside the Roseville apartment, daily life reflected that imbalance. The mother kept to her bedroom, distant from the rest, while the children were divided across separate floors of the home. What may have seemed like an ordinary household routine was in reality the expression of a deepening isolation that grew silently each and every day. That contrast between a son with a future and a father in freefall, was it enough to trigger what he would soon reveal in detail inside the interrogation room?
And he did research, figure out how much does it cost. If I had to just get a room as a Cadillac dealership or some dealership he was working in. While he was studying in.
Oh, he was trying to get in?
No, he already
got
it.
He did get it.
If you check his phone, you will see the messages. So he said, Dad, with what I'm working, he was getting something like I will not be able to. But the other two little ones, they did not know. And my little one, he didn't have a clue. But he was in 8th grade and never came home and studied at home. He said, no, Dad, I can survive. I'm good at studies, Dad. I want to finish my studies. They all agreed. My two kids convinced my little one. Conversations and motion. It's an IT company from India called Tata Consultancy Services.
So was like the family down with getting murdered? They're like, "Oh, Dad, you're a fuck up financially, so yeah, we all need to die." Like, what the fuck, bro? Nobody tried. He don't seem like that strong of a man. Like, I would for sure beat his ass.
And he lives in India?
He is based out of India, but I don't know where he is living.
HN.com.
Yes.
And then what's the phone number for your home in India? And who would answer that phone?
It would either be my sister or my sister-in-law.
So you said, I think you said it wasn't until the 6th that your wife really started talking to you?
Second that she was not talking to me, but she was still she had a lot of
Dose, your art is so good, you do not need to go to college for art. You are a beast. You are better than the professors.
animosity and anger. We had a lot of misunderstanding.
Why was she angry at you?
Basically, it all started off way back in 2000. It is when my depression started off and their non-acceptance of my wife. She did not like the way they treated her. And that anger, by that time I had already left all my relationships. I had stopped talking to my mother at that point. But she did not like it. You're like your brother when you do this. You're like your sister-in-law when you do this. So I stopped everything. Talking to people, making friends, listening to me. I said, if I make my wife happy, but that anger turned around on me and she started yelling and screaming at me. She was angry. That kind of, when I was depressed, I didn't know what I did. So she felt that I was trying to listen to my family. I tried to patch up over the period of time, so we had our ups and downs.
So you were arguing a lot from 2011 on to...
No, our argument started from the second day of our marriage, not something new. But I tried my level best to improve it. She thought of her way of improving it. I thought my way was better.
Bro, fuck that, Dose. He in America now, bro. He in America now. What you talk about Indian culture, bro? 60, 70% of the country's in debt, bro. Why you gotta annihilate your family cause your house is foreclosing, your condo, bro? Was he in San Francisco? He probably super overpaid for that motherfucker anyway. File bankruptcy and keep that shit moving, dog. That shit's stupid.
Here we are. She's dead, I'm alive.
She's dead in what?
I'm alive.
So let's go back. We kind of got off topic a little bit. We were talking about on the 6th, I believe. It was finally decided that you were gonna kill her.
I'm going to help her in her hanging process.
Oh, okay.
She wanted to do it.
Okay.
Yes, me killing her.
And how did that happen? I think you mentioned
I know. I get what you're saying, Dose. I'm just saying that that's a dumb excuse for them to even try and use.
she tied the noose or the rope.
See, what happened was, on 6th, we all had nice dinner. We went to bed.
And then it was just a nice dinner at home.
No,
Or you usually go out
I went out and bought food
in Roseville.
in Roseville.
So you just brought it home,
But
and then you had a nice dinner.
yes.
You and your wife and your 3 kids were all there. And what was the topic of the conversation for dinner?
My daughter was on Instagram. My son on the eldest one on saying, Dad, now that I'm going to die, I have been saving money. I want to buy that and play that game and win that game is what he said. He bought it. I did not.
Okay, your son. Your oldest son bought it.
My oldest son bought it.
See, did the family know they were gonna die, bro? What the fuck kind of sick cult are they in? I promise you, if my wife came home like, yo, we broke now, I gotta kill y'all. I'm leaving, bro. I'm just walking out the door. His son, his eldest son, was about to be in college, bro. He didn't have to accept this stupidness from his father. His dad's still alive. Y'all all dead. The dad is still alive. So what the fuck?
And they were playing the game. At that point in time, my wife was going through my WhatsApp conversations with my brother and my other family members to see if I was cheating on her. Was I listening to them? Was I doing something wrong against her? She never believed me. She never trusted me. So she was going through, or she spent the whole night going through my WhatsApp conversations with my family. It was not a conversation, to be very frank. It was my family members sending photographs, wishing me for some festival, birthday, things like that, asking questions. How was everybody? They would probably have 100 posts. So she went through that and she felt kind of happy seeing that. Made her feel happy that I didn't do anything wrong for her. I never intended to do wrong. I never wished bad for anybody. Ever. Even when the officer here was sneezing, I wished him, bless you, fine. I never wished bad for him.
That environment, marked by financial ruin and the erosion of authority, also became the setting where the first fatal decisions took shape. According to the investigation, the early days of October were decisive. It was then that domestic tension ceased to be only verbal and turned into irreversible acts inside the Roseville apartment. What at first sounded like the story of family conflicts became the confession of a series of killings he had carried out himself. How could a man with education, a professional...
Hey, John, welcome to the chat. I was thinking that same thing, bro. When the video started, I was like, why the fuck they got a Rocky poster in here?
career and children academically on the rise turn his own home into a crime scene.
So after
Like, bro, his son was finna go to fucking Yale, dog. Why? Why, kill your son, dog? You was the failure. You should have killed yourself.
that, there was hardly any conversation between 1 and 2 in the morning. We all went to bed. For my son,
Varun said he needed some time. I think
he
before we
needed some
left.
time. The chairs and stools that I have in my house is not enough.
Hey, y'all, shout out Connie. Welcome her to the chat, guys.
What were you gonna tie the rope in the garage for Varun?
Garage opener.
Okay. The garage door opener that opens the big door.
So the controller for that is there, right? It is in the center.
Yeah.
Put that.
You were gonna try that. Okay. But you realized that wasn't gonna support his weight.
No, I did not realize that.
Okay. Oh, you actually tried to do it, right?
I never realized that. So, but it was at a height, and the chair was too short for that.
Okay.
So I told her, no, we need to go and ladder.
Okay. Make sure it's not too hot. I think it just feels warm. Who was mentioning a blanket? Did they have a blanket by any chance? No, probably not.
Thank you, sir. That was good.
There. That a little better. So you were going to get a ladder.
So we went to
the one on Fairway.
First comes the lowest, then comes the Home Depot.
Okay.
So check the prices.
So you bought a ladder from Home Depot.
Bought a ladder from Home Depot.
And that would be on the 8th.
9.
Oh, that was the next day.
Okay.
Where'd you guys sleep that night? Upstairs in the bed.
When I was sleeping, I was getting my thoughts of.
Were you writing during that time?
Yes, I was updating that chronicles I was mentioning to you, and I wrote an email to my brother too. If you open the laptop, you will see that email.
You didn't send it though.
I did not send it because the plan was to send it after we all died.
Okay.
Or after the kids died and just before me hanging myself. So that did not happen. And in the meantime, as non-payment, Xfinity cancelled my internet connection, so that also went over.
So what time did you?
I told you. I told you. He's too. This man supposedly conjured up this plan that him and his family had to kill themselves because his house was essentially foreclosing. But when it came down to the time to actually do it to himself, he fucking chickened out, bro. What a bitch.
Go to Home Depot and then you bought that ladder. What kind of ladder is it? Like the A-frame, like the ones that.
No, not those big, huge, cumbersome ones. No, there's a little ladder.
Like a step stool?
Kind of a large step stool.
Okay.
Which can.
Smaller.
Yo, shout out Wordsmith for the $5 on Cash App. Thank you for buying me a coffee, my brother man. Appreciate you so much, Wordsmith.
Ladder, large step stool.
I look for those huge ladders or like I would like to backtrace myself. Let's start. It's night.
Subsequent findings confirmed that between October 7th and October 13th, 2019, the Roseville apartment ceased to be a home and became the site of multiple murders. First his wife, then his children, each crime committed on different days but under the same logic. The belief that financial collapse and personal failure justified annihilating the entire family. During interrogation, Shankar admitted that during this period,
Bro, what the fuck religion is that? What the fuck minds? Like, what the fuck? Where do you get this from? Who the fuck is watching y'all? I promise nobody gives a fuck if you live or die, bro. Nobody gives a fuck if your family has a house or not. Only you do. So if you end up accumulating a lot of cool shit and then you fuck it off by accident, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Because we don't care about you. Nobody cares about you. Remember that. The guy 5 houses away, he don't give a fuck if your house forecloses. So where is this like, what is the word I'm looking for? Where is like this embarrassment? Where is like this shame? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
he was writing what he referred to as his chronicles. They were not mere personal notes. They were records where he outlined what he planned to do and detailed what he had already carried out. For prosecutors, that documentation became crucial. It showed that he had not acted on impulse, but followed a deliberate process that stretched out for over nearly a week. But what kind of mind records each step of a crime as though it were part of an inevitable routine?
Yeah, I have spent 5 nights outside. Yesterday.
No, the only reason I asked what kind of religion this was is because where do you get this force? Where do you get that burning desire to be like, oh, well, we got to die now. I fucked up. Everybody got to die. Like, where does that come from?
Yesterday morning is when I strangled her.
Yesterday
13th morning around 10:30 is when I strangled.
Yeah, they did say he was Indian. Him and his wife were immigrants from India.
So that puts us on the 9th.
9th morning.
But I'm pretty sure his kids were born here. Like, I just wish they were more Americanized because they would have been like, Dad, that's stupid as fuck. I'm not doing that. I'm going to Yale. Fuck you.
Morning.
You end up in Oroville that night?
No, 9th morning is when I put the noose around my roots.
Okay.
And the bed. And I put the chair.
And that was morning after you went to Lowe's?
I don't know whether I went to Lowe's or.
Shout out that boy Chris25, man. Welcome to the chat.
9th or 8th afternoon, it itself. I think so. It was the 8th afternoon.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the 9th is when.
9th is when I did that, and the rope snapped. Then
What
I said,
happened?
I gave up. I said, no, I'm doing injustice to myself.
Why
This
not?
is wrong. No, it is so easy. Put through them how many years? My wife got married in 97. 22 years she has suffered. For some reason or the other, all my children are suffering. No, I deserve worse. Sorry. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. If I die, no. I could have ran away. Could have left the car, gone somewhere. I did not do any of that. I said, no, I will come park right next to the police station.
So you drove here and then.
I drove, just parked next. You see the car?
Yeah, I saw it.
I arrived, parked it right there, walked in, and told the lady. And she had a shock of her life when she saw me beside the point. But yes.
Do you feel bad about killing your wife and your kids?
I do feel bad. It's like saying, why do you marry when you want to kill them? If the intention is to kill a person, why marry, have children, then kill? No, it's not right. It's wrong on my part. I fought with my wife to have children. She was saying, let's plan it better, let's do it this way, let's do it that. I said, no, I want to have children. And see what I did. The boy fell down from the garage. What did I do finally to him? The same thing I did it in the car. I strangled him. Hanging, strangling, it's all the same. Which father will do that?
What's that?
Which father will do that? No father will do that. I did it.
The investigation reconstructed the sequence of the murders. On October 7th, inside the apartment, he killed his wife and one of his younger children. The following day, he struck again, this time against another child. For almost a week, he remained in the apartment, living alongside the bodies, while his eldest son was still alive in the same home. That waiting period revealed a chilling calculation. He managed each step in stages, as if he needed time to process the disappearance of his family piece by piece. On October 13th, he broke that pattern, taking his eldest son on a 200-mile drive and then killed him during the journey to Mount Shasta. He did not hide the body or even attempt to dispose of it, but instead made it the centerpiece of his confession, surrendering to police with the corpse still in his car. When officers opened the vehicle, they discovered the body and realized they were facing a crime designed not only to be committed, but also to be discovered.
Absolutely. I had gone to get the ladder. That is the time when I had food.
Yeah.
I had a slice of pizza. This is the last time.
What do you think should happen to somebody that kills somebody?
It should be easier. They should not get it. That is easy. Could have strangled myself. That is the equivalent of that. Actually, in my letter I had written, said it not be punishment for murdering four.
Roxanne, are you a Bills fan or is your last name just Bills? Also, welcome to the chat. You know, we like when the members show up to the live streams, y'all.
People is death penalty, and I'm going to give it to myself.
You say you looked that up?
I wrote that up.
Oh, you wrote that?
It's there in my laptop.
I mean, you seem like you're thinking very clearly through this process.
Yes.
And plan kind of what was going to happen.
I don't know how many jobs I applied for. I don't know how many interviews I attended.
Yeah.
I said no.
What kind of work were you doing?
I'm supposed to be data architect, specialist in managing data. Let's not go by positions.
What's that?
Let's not go by positions, I said. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health problems?
The case of Shankar Hung concluded in Placer County Court 2 years later. In September of 2021, he accepted responsibility through a plea deal, 3 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of his children, and 1 additional count for aiding his wife. In November of that same year, he would be sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole, plus a concurrent 2-year sentence for the death of his wife. For prosecutors, it was not an act of sudden rage, but of calculation, in which unemployment, overwhelming debt, and cultural pressures were transformed into justification for wiping out an entire family. Judges emphasized the systematic nature of the killings carried out on.
To me, that's such a weak excuse, bro. My culture says I have to do this. I don't think Indian culture says that, bro. Like, if I was Indian, I'd be like super offended by this motherfucker, dog. I mean, I'm offended by him and I'm not even Indian. That's just not human. That's not human nature, bro. That's not human rights. Why the fuck will we let man-made money control whether we're allowed to live or not? Why the fuck will we let the opinion of other people who think we're either successful or unsuccessful control whether we should live or not? And then this motherfucker convinced the whole family that they should die. They love this man so much that they believed in him and agreed with him, supposedly. But then his pussy ass pussied out when it was time to kill himself, bro. Like, that shit just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Exactly, Nicole. He was the failure, not the family. He was the failure, not the family.
Successive days and culminating in a confession that Shankar had prepared with chilling precision. The Hangud case left a lasting mark, not only in California's courts, but in a community which learned how the facade of success can conceal the most destructive of decisions.
My name is Detective Yurchenko. Okay, I work with Yurchenko, YURCHENKO. I work with BCSO, okay? Bring around County Sheriff's Office, okay? That's correct.
Oh nah, it's blood.
Like, I honestly don't know. Like,
Oh nah, it's blood dripping. Yeah. So it's blood dripping, which you don't know what's going on, but it's on your back.
Yeah. She came in, she said, "Oh, y'all having fun?" She went to the TV, I ain't gonna lie, she ripped the TV down. That's probably the most I've seen her do. That and her chase him around.
Okay. I'm running for my life. She got the knife in her hand, accidentally like stabbed me. Boom.
She said what?
She stabbed me like she.
Bro was such a fucking Captain Save-A-Hole. He said she accidentally stabbed me at first. Then he redirected it like she stabbed me in my hand, bro. Come on, man. Stand up for your fucking self, bro. Put her ass in jail.
Obviously,
What was going on?
I guess it was some argument.
What was, and you came to do what?
To see what was going on.
So you came to see what was going on because he called you over there.
So how close were you when they called you?
Probably like 20 minutes away.
This just was going on.
No, this just happened.
So who were the girls when you got here?
I'm not sure who the girls were.
But what did they have on? How many was it?
It was 2 girls. Not really sure what they had on. I think it's some flip-flops in there actually. I'm not sure exactly what they had on because it was like I was coming and they was going.
So y'all never stopped and said anything?
Hold on.
No.
Just keep eye on her.
Yeah.
From the woman's sketchy explanation, the picture started to clear up. Officers could tell.
Bro, she looked crazy as fuck. I would not fuck with this bitch, bro. Ever. This bitch looks mentally deranged.
She and her baby daddy had been in a fight, but the one thing they couldn't figure out was why.
What's up, man? What's your first name?
Jaquan.
Naquan what?
Jaquan.
You got your ID on you?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything recently go down, or? I know you've been sitting out here for a minute.
Yeah. My friend and them got the arguing. But
What's your friend's name?
Christian.
Okay, that's why you chilling here, because you waiting to pick him up?
No, I just wanted to make sure he was straight. But I'm really just sitting here waiting to figure out which one of my girls I'm gonna go pull up on. Honestly, I'm just texting.
I got you, bro.
Yo, shout out all my brothers and sisters in Pakistan, and shout out all my brothers and sisters from Iraq, man. Shout y'all out.
Okay. So where's Christian at right now?
I honestly don't know.
Because you know there's blood all over that hallway.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I called him, they ain't answer. His girl, his baby mama done pulled off. It was baby mama drama. Baby mama done pulled off. I'm like, I ain't got
Were they?
House, and she just said, "Oh, y'all are having fun."
Yeah, we were.
She said, "Oh, y'all having fun," and she just went up to the TV, started yanking the TV off the wall. And then as soon as we saw her doing that, we ran out. We ran to our car and we sat in the car to make sure he was okay.
Okay.
And we stayed, and like she literally had a butcher knife. Literally, I never seen nothing like that before, but she literally had a butcher knife chasing him.
Okay.
The butcher knife, and he got
Do you know what the butcher knife looked like?
Like a literal.
Where did she stab him? Outside or inside?
I don't know. I took a picture. He was in the car.
You took a picture of him?
Yeah. I didn't get a good picture, but I got a picture. Because I was just in total shock. Where's the guy?
Yeah, bro, you made your boyfriend justified for cheating. Like, you sitting here stabbing and shit. This ain't the first time you hurt him. I promise you.
Okay, but that's him. You know where it happened at?
Like, we were already. He was just leaking blood.
Oh, so he just.
That boy Chris Watt keeping that sponsorship going, man, with another $20 super chat. Show him some love in the chat, man. Chris, you know you part of the heartbeat of this channel, man. Thank you so much for making this whole shit a reality for us. Thank you.
Came back up to you.
Yeah.
So did you guys see?
We didn't see the stabbing happen.
Did you see her running with a knife?
We saw her running with the knife.
Up and down here?
Like up and down that hall, right?
She came actually because he came out to the car and was like, she just stabbed me. He was bleeding. I gave him some napkins out my car. And then after I gave him napkins, we all was just sitting right here, and I was like, you good? I just want to make sure he was good before I pulled off. And literally, she came out. She ran by past my car and everything. He started chasing her around the parking lot.
And we just stayed there, and she came out one more time.
He was okay before we pulled off.
Okay.
And then I was literally leaving, and then he was like, "Can you take me to the hospital?"
But she didn't even acknowledge us. Like, she was just strictly after him for whatever reason.
Okay, so when he's done with that, just go ahead and write down what you've seen too, okay? On separate pieces of paper. That way we can have your written statements, all right?
Unfortunately for the baby mama, the stories all lined up against her, leaving the officers with no other choice.
All right, ma'am. Give me a second. 3 is center ready. Can you go ahead and start brown for 1? All right, man. Go ahead and turn around, face away from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no penis or vagina that is so good that you should go to jail for it. If somebody's cheating on you, bro, thank them. They did you the fucking favor. Because now you don't got to take care of their ass too. You just got to worry about you now.
look out of breath when we saw you. So were you chasing him around?
No, I wasn't chasing him. I was out of breath because of the house. I wasn't chasing him.
So the cameras are gonna say something different.
I knew y'all was Muslim. Y'all knew y'all was Muslim. Don't play with me. Hate love. I know my community. Why you think I always show love to the Muslim community, man? Because I know that I got people that watch the show that are Republican. I got people that watch the show that are Democrat, Christian, Muslim. And that's the whole reason I don't like politics or religion to be discussed on the show. Because we all have our own reasons of what we believe in and why we believe in it. But we're not here to try to change each other's minds. We only come here to support and love each other. And I love you too, brothers.
I'm letting you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
This could help you out, or you can make it worse.
Yeah, I wasn't chasing him around.
Okay.
After getting her full confession, the officers turned to Christian, still bruised and in need of medical care. That's when it finally hit him just how serious the situation was.
All right, where you stabbed at? Were you sliced or you stabbed?
I was I was.
Don't drip it on me.
Yeah, I know I was stabbed, like, for a fact.
I promise you I knew you was Muslim. Hate love. I promise you.
Like this, like, rated. I was rated, bro.
All right, relax. You want to sit down?
Yeah, I'll sit down.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. Okay.
And I guess she just pulled up. She pulled up. I was in my room. They was in like the living room.
Criminal damage to property in the second degree before being transported to DeKalb County Jail. If you enjoy videos such as this, like, subscribe, and watch the next one.
What do you mean by that?
He was trying to get us sticking hit us for them.
He said how
Oh, guys, we're trying a new feature here on YouTube. So give me a few seconds. And I believe a premiere. Just stay right where you are. And a premiere should start up for you guys. Hold on.